Hello everyone, it's Cherie. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to be doing a quick little junk journal with me in this video. And I have a few photos. I have a current photo of my son and a couple of older photos of him. And then I also have like a paper that has his school pictures from years ago. I'm not even sure what grade it was. So I've got this little pack of die cuts, and I believe it's from the Wonder Collection from Crate Paper. It's pretty old. It's probably, I would think, at least 3 or 4 years old, if not older. And then there you can see I've just got some random little photos here. I was cleaning up my desk and I ran across these photos, and I thought, well, I'll go ahead and use them and get them put in my book. So they're just of him playing cornhole when he was little. And then I had this illustration from a vintage book, and I really like it, but I felt like it was a little bit too bright, I guess, because that craft paper that I have, that the photo is on, I think it's a K&Co. The colors are kind of muted, so I just felt like it was just a little too bright. And then I also have that little scrap paper there that he had drawn on when he was real little, and I ran across that when I was cleaning up my desk as well, and I wanted to stick it with these photos of him. Now that page there that I just tore out, it's from the Granny Chic book, and I liked it because it had the blue edging with some lines that I thought I could use for journaling. And the craft paper that main picture is on, the current photo of him, has some little blue flowers in it. I don't know if you can see them or not, but it's like a faint blue flowers. And then this here is just a scrap piece of paper, Tim Holtz. I think it's a scrap piece of Tim Holtz. So I wanted to tip in another page because I didn't feel like I had enough room, and I didn't want to turn the page and use the other side of that white paper there, which is typewriter paper. It's very thin, so it's a good place to glue whatever kind of pattern you want on it because the paper is so thin. So when I turned that blue paper around and I saw this side, I like that side better just because it had some different patterns and it did add a little bit more color, so I just went with that. And it does have some text on it, but that doesn't bother me at all if it shows or if it's there. Plus I knew I would probably end up covering most of it up anyways with that little piece of paper where he had written on that piece there. So I was kind of thinking I would probably make a pocket out of it and then just tuck that school paper, the school picture paper, in there. And then I also have this little deer, which I felt went really good with what I was wanting to do. I liked that it wasn't super bright, but I wasn't sure where I was going to put it. And then I pulled out this vintage, I had ordered some vintage cards, or maybe I got it at a yard sale or a thrift store or something like that. But the box has kind of been floating around my room because I took the cards out and put them with my cards, and then I just had this box. And so I decided to go ahead and use it as kind of like just to frame those other two photos, so that they would like peek out of that little box. And then here I am fiddling with this deer again, which I really like, but it was a little bit too big, so I ended up having to trim it down some. And that photo of him, it's a pretty recent photo. It's from a few weeks ago. We had went downtown, and I was trying to get him to smile for me, but he wouldn't do it, and he was just like, I don't want my picture taken, I don't look good in pictures. And of course I told him he was ridiculous, and so he was smiling about something else, and I snapped it when he wasn't paying attention. And then I showed it to him later. I was like, see, look at how cute you are. And he's like, yeah, I guess it's okay. So you know how boys are. Boys and girls. I can't get my older kids to smile for me hardly ever. Or take pictures. So I have a lot of pictures of my youngest one because she's always ready and willing to smile. So there I am, just trimming that deer down, and still kind of trying to figure out what I want to do exactly. And I go ahead and just use my tape gun to make a little pocket out of that. And that, like I said, that's super old. I don't even know. He was maybe in 2nd or 3rd grade when he wrote that. And I just remember him writing it and giving it to me and being all proud of himself. And I just had it in a book forever and ever. So I start pulling through these die cuts, these crepe paper die cuts. And I'm just trying to find some that I can use on this page. And I ran across the pack the other day, and I was like, I'm gonna try to use some of these up. So I like this little tag here that says smile, and I like this little clock here too, because I felt like the clock could represent time, obviously, and I just have photos of him now and him from when he was younger, so I like the idea of using that clock. So I just go ahead and use my little Tim Holtz tiny attacher. Stick that down. And then I have this blank space where that clock was, and I mean, it's fine, but I kind of wanted to just stick something else there. So I pulled out these little pack of alphabet stickers that I have, these little tiny alphabets. And my son's name is Jeremiah, and we call him Jay for short. And I've always called him either my little bullfrog. Jeremiah was a bullfrog. And I also call him my little jaybird. So I'm just writing out the title, My Little Jaybird here. And it was nice to be able to use up some of those alphabets, because I've had them for ages and I just haven't had a chance to use them, or I forget about them, you know. They get stuck in a drawer or in a basket and forgotten about. And then I'm just looking at the little phrases on the bottom of that sticker sheet, and that one says the sky's the limit. And then I also had this little wood veneer that said love, so I just went ahead and stapled that on there. It was just floating around on my desk for a little while, and I liked it, so I stuck it on there. And I'm still kind of fiddling with these die cuts. I wanted something to put in that blank space there by that smile, and I felt like that die cut just kind of took up too much, so I needed something a little smaller. So I just went with these this label here, and I just wrote the month, which was March, and the year 2021. And then I pulled out some more little phrase stickers, and that one says hello there, looking good, because he had said, you know, I don't look good in pictures. So I stuck that on there. And then I just stuck a little bit of wet glue on the back of that deer so that it would stick down really good, and stuck it there, and I really like it. And then I added just a little piece of Tim Holtz washi tape. And then this is that photo, that school picture paper I was telling you about. And I decided just to go ahead and tuck it in there. I had to trim it down a little bit, and then I just wrote on the inside about how I wasn't quite sure what year it was. And then I'm just going to go ahead and do my journaling here on this page, and I think that about wraps it up. I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. I hope that you got inspired. It was a super quick one. Oh, and I put a little happy sticker there, my family happy sticker. And I hope y'all have a blessed day, and I will catch you in the next one. Talk to you later. Bye.